Hi, I'm Anthony Adeletto, president of Sonny's Equipment Division, and today I'm here in Horsetown, USA, otherwise known as Norco, California. We're talking to Ron Rieger, and he's part of a growing number of gas station and C-store owners who are pulling out their in-bay rollovers and installing express car wash tunnels. And here at Soapy Saddles, they've leveraged Sonny's controls and fuel pump integration to fully integrate the car wash into the overall business. If you've been around car washing as long as I have, you'll learn that gas stations and C-store integration goes hand in hand with car washing in many of our best locations. The customers are already in the mindset of take care of their vehicle, so providing them an extra service can be a nice add-on. But at Soapy Saddles, the nice add-on is a huge part of their business. Hey, Ron.
How you doing?
Hey, thanks for letting us come down here to Norco. I guess the largest horse town in the country?
I believe so, yep. Horsetown, USA.
It's kind of nice. I like the architecture. I like the mountains. It's a beautiful little spot here in Norco, California. Beautiful gas station, car wash, pretzels. What's your experience in gasoline? How'd you get started?
So after college, worked for Big Oil for 18 years. Through all the mergers, acquisition, decided to go on my own about 15 years ago. Built and developed my first site, sold that, and was really interested in operating, to be honest with you, more interested in developing. 2013, started building and owning again. So in the last 7 years, we've acquired or developed, built 11 sites.
Okay, 11, that's nice.
Yeah.
And how many have car washes today?
Right now, this will be our third, and we've got two more coming in with them. We had two others that we sold that kind of got us to do more and try our first express, because they were in bay and they were doing really well. We were really surprised.
So tell us about the demographics of this area. What made you pick this?
Yeah, we picked it because we did a bunch of studies. We did a calibrate study on the fuel and C-store, talked to a bunch of QSR tenants. We spoke to a couple car wash companies, and obviously referred Sonny's heavily by some folks. And I knew the brand growing up back east, and we just were, really taken back by what they had to offer and some of their suggestions and solutions and PM programs. So that's why we decided to go with the Sonny's program.
Well, that's great. I'm glad that worked out that way. You picked a spot with a lot of competition. As I drove last night looking for dinner, there is about 5 car washes within about a quarter mile here.
Right.
They're nothing like an express. There's in-bay automatics, there's hand washes, there's big self-serves with truck bays, and something that's actually that probably are convertible to an express, but I don't know if somebody would spend the money to do it here. It's a good corner. It's a hard corner for gasoline, which is nice. But you mentioned the traffic here is usually about 60,000?
60,000 cars a day when we don't have COVID, because it becomes an arterial, because we run parallel to the 15 freeway. So a lot of people will take this as a commuter, both north and south. And so we'll see a jump once things get back to normal, whatever that looks like.
It would be nice. I don't know when that'll be, but that would be really nice to see a lot of action going on here. So Ron, when some of your competitors or the other car wash guys that are express, that have the monthlies programs, when they get their return, we know we're trying to get maybe 2 or 3 visits a month, and we feel pretty good about the trade to just sell those packages. But here, if they come back once a week, are they buying more gas? Are they buying more food at the C-store or another pretzel? How's it going?
We are a creature of habit, and what we've found is that individual is getting a wash. They don't want to go somewhere else to get his beer. We have hard liquor, right? We've got different food offerings. We've got fuel. We've got a major brand. So they're coming in even when they're not getting the wash. So it's changing that cycle for that customer that, hey, get everything at one stop.
How many employees do you have to add for the car wash?
We brought on 5 to start with, because we're open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And we'll have to see how that goes. But usually you always have one person out here, and they're either managing the lot, helping people with the vacuum, just talking to customers at the pump. Hey, by the way, did you know we have packages if we don't have a line? It's all about that experience and customer service.
In your research and talking to the guys at Sonny's and the controls, one of the things that helped push it forward was the gasoline interface. Right. Be able to do some discounts. How's that working? How are you utilizing that?
So we're heavily discounting at the pump 20 cents a gallon, and we're communicating it through applause on the TV as well. So that gives us the ability to open up that conversation to sell monthly packages. So when they're coming in, and we're incentivizing the whole site. So whether you're working at Wetzel's, in the store, at the tunnel, we're giving bonuses based on every package they sell.
Hey Ron, let's take a walk over to the gas pumps and show people how we're cross-marketing, a little bit about the applause and how the pumps roll back the price.
Okay, let's do that.
Take a walk. Here we are at the gas pumps, and this is always something that intrigues me, is that the ability to do the discounting whether you buy a wash. And here we've got something even more important to tell them is about Apple Pay and how that works. So give us a demo.
Well, a couple things here. Number one is we put some signage up just in case people aren't paying attention. Right? They only have so much attention span. But we have mobile pay, which you can do on your phone. Right? We take all the mobile, and then but if you just want to use a card swipe, you obviously put your card in. So you obviously do that. Because we're already EMV outside at all our sites, you gotta leave your card in, typically a little longer. Car wash today, yes. Make your selection between the 4 packages. Move this over to Best in Show first.
Yep, yeah, right? Flip the order.
So hit your Best in Show. It'll drop the price automatically.
From 325, from 45 to down 325?
Yep. So they'll drop it to 20 cents a gallon. Now if you were using the app on your phone, that would even take it down another 35 cents a gallon.
Really?
Yeah. So, and then one of the things we're doing, and we need to still get more ads, as soon as you start pumping, a commercial will come on. Now obviously we don't have a car sitting here, but there'll be a commercial. So we do short 8-12 second spots as well with it.
Well, that's really interesting, and I love the marketing, and I think you're just scratching the surface yet.
Right.
Let's take a walk in front and talk about the Samsung TV and the menus package up there.
Great.
So Ron, here we are at the entrance. We do have LPR, we've got the pay station, and we've got the Samsung TV. I really like the way this is working. Who did the design work on this here?
Well, we did it in conjunction with Sonny's and working with them on it. We picked obviously our package, the names, obviously the wash details. But this was a critical component, and this being a success, because unlike many express car washes where you have a pay station booth, somebody working it, we don't, right? We have our people at the entrance, at the gate, trying to sell the package, but this kind of does a pre-sale for them. And people will actually pull up, really take the time to read it, because it is moving, and it's not static.
Yeah, I like the way you got the flying in the icons and the logos of the different packages, but I like the background always moving, because it does grab your eyes. You know there's something happening there, even if you're pulling up quick, and you want to stop and see what it is. And the wash prices, like we said, $6 and $18, and with the packages. What package are they gravitating towards?
Believe it or not, we see a lot more at Rodeo, but I think that's continuing to evolve. So.
Yeah, once they try it, I mean, the hot wax and tire shine, with the wheels is a great finished product. It's amazing when you wash your cars a couple of times in a row with the top package, it looks like it just had it polished, so it's kind of cool. Pay station, again, we're taking cash credit cards. We've got a similar menu here when you pull up. Takes it right to just these 3 packages, and they can buy a plan right there.
Yep.
And the LPR mounted in the box.
Yeah, that's been a big hit, because this is not, you don't see this very often in most locations. So, and I realize that's, it's coming out elsewhere, but people just love it. They love the fact they just pull up, arm comes up, they're on their way in, getting guided on the rail.
It's convenient. Between the Apple Pay and everything else, they don't have to do anything. Just pull in, jump out of the car, quick pumps on, pump gas, come over here and ride through. Can't get any better. Hey Ron, on the way over to the car wash tunnel, we do have a nice little, I guess a 4 spot, 1, 2, 3, 4 spot vacuum station. Not maybe as much as we would want to be able to put on the property, but I don't know if this was once we decided to do the tunnel, this is what really happened.
Yeah, we'd love to have them at the exit. It just didn't work. So we put them at the entrance, but we are permitting 4 more on the corner. Because obviously the visibility of the vacuums is huge in this business. People see the vacuums, they know you're an express wash.
Yeah. So here we are at the tunnel entrance, and this is a really nice little laid out tunnel. It's an actually 65-footer, and like you said, you had more room at the beginning had you got started earlier, but we went front wheel pull, so we're actually getting the equipment space of an 80-foot tunnel.
Right.
I like the package. The goal is always to get the front and backs twice, the top twice, and the wheels and the tires and the high pressure. And I think you guys really nailed it. Looking inside here, you've done the reverse wraparound, dual counterweight top brush, two 21-inch rockers, a bison brush, Omni, and then you got the blowers down there with some of our new V nozzles that were out at the time, the single Vs, and it really moves some water.
Yeah.
Customers' experience in here, what are they saying?
Pretty good. You know, we had some comments early. We put the undercarriage spray here, and then we have the high power wash because we get a lot of trucks here, a lot of dirt, a lot of mudders. They're hauling horse equipment, so. But
I love the signs. You can see down the side with the lollipop signs and the whole fusion package, the grand entrance arch. You know, doing the brand with the best in show it's really kind of cool. Ties it in.
Yeah, the families love it. The kids, they usually talk about they don't know their lollipop. They just talk about
right.
They just love the show.
They get good action, right? Good action and confirmation that they're going to get what they bought. Ron, so tell me about the future expansion. So it's 9 stores now, a couple more coming.
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
So we have one in Temecula. We're still in the early development stages, and then we have a site we're going to break ground in Chino. It's about 15 minutes from here, and that'll be a Sonny's Express. Much better visibility. Obviously, we learned some things through this development that we would do a little differently, and we'll have a lot more vacuums because we have 64 parking spaces at that site.
Really?
So it'll be a lot more visible from the road. Vacuums being a lot more visible, which we know is a real key to success.
Yep.
We're looking to maybe buy some property next to our existing site in Corona, which is about 15 minutes from here, and doing another Sonny's Express. We've had Chris with Sonny's looking at that and giving us some feedback and design elements we need to add. So that's been in negotiation.
Yeah. Okay, Ron, I really appreciate you letting us come out here, as new as this is, and as green as you guys might be at the tunnel side of the business. I think we can give you some good ideas to help you really do better than you're already doing, which I think is a great start. Things look fantastic. It's clean, it's neat. Everybody's friendly, ties in great with the community. I think you're going to do really well, and I appreciate you letting us share some time with our customers. Soapy Saddles is a shining example of what Sonny's controls, and specifically fuel pump integration, can do to help operators succeed. With so much data at your fingertips and the ability for systems to complement one another, it really sets businesses off like this here for long-term success. Soapy Saddles is so excited, they've got several more locations coming soon. I'd like to thank Ron Rieger again for letting us come out here to Norco, California to visit his site, even though it's only open 7 weeks. I think they're doing a phenomenal job. They're absolutely great petroleum operators. They've got a couple of in-bays, but this is their first express car wash, and they're putting out a great car. Customers seem to be happy. Over 200 new members signed up organically through their employees team, talking about it with the group. I think they did a great job. I think he's going to be successful. Can't wait to see the new sites that are coming up. And as always, I hope you enjoyed it. So good luck and good washing.